Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is information we are seeing on the favorite channel, Positive Media GH. Yes, Martinez and a landlord back up the whole Ghana landlord information more landlord and a Martinez. Martinez information and we are seeing NMD bro. Hey, information we are seeing gather for information we are seeing. Won't see a man because we knew. I mean, Martinez information I won't see and I'm the bell. Open cry whisper information could girlfriend. Now, sumu me landlord, Metsi, Namidi Abremo. Matinasia na information I be told you Sunday way. And I say Koda sorry but say you to ni a friend no Augustine Kofi Owusu Anto Dia. Do na a friend Koda Kodaya one sorry. Na eba ne say we do not see or by Yare Kakra ne ade didn't go hospital after that was it. And then into me I'm sorry and Kasabi much say abaye stories near that there circulate to social media. I say we don't even know the truth, we don't even know the fact of the matter. Now me landlord Martinez say me the details and information and the fact of the information in our bro. Don't go anywhere, stay with me, I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Information where we are on the favorite channel, Positive Media GH. Yes, before we get into the details of today's episode of Information where we are don't forget this show is proudly sponsored by Kent Frank Properties. Kent Frank Properties our dying East Legon 4-bedroom house, boys quarters are already rented and as you can see the details are on your screens here. 4-bedroom house our East Legon close to ANC Mall, they rent $1,500 per month. With me, you use our facilities for office. With me, so there fee. I mean, it has a very spacious compound near there in Kent Frank, the affordable house where for rent, 4-bedroom house with a boys' quarters into no mention so. And our other sponsors too are African Social USA, African Social USA, and I say African Social US. Almost say, do you have a business in America? Are you African American living in America? Do you have a business that you want to promote? Do you have events that you want to reach out to larger audience on your can say reach out to them on their website www.africansocial.us. Now details also share business also be a business I will run as far as we are African American living in America, whatever business that you are having, you want to promote, you want to reach out to larger audience and then even African communities in America. Yeah, so African Social US is your platform, is your best platform to visit. And then there's a self-advertising platform whereby you can advertise whatever events, whatever shows, whatever business that you're running. Yeah, so that is it about African Social. Don't forget to check them out on your social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. They are all over there. Whatever information that requires are also on our screens. Yes, landlord Martinez information na a woman and rebel. On you to Koda and I told you say Koda one sorry never saying stories be brave security social media say oh now by Yare na Yare Ben. Now I'll take you through his medical records and the medical history mu. Now you someone el coso. Now one can judge for yourself. Say if what it was the incorrect medication a doctor prescribing manual. Now say it was any other issue. Be I so ebe more ebe cause his demise and into information we are seeing Martinez the landlord Martinez and no me do I'll take you through all the information, every bit of the details of speculations and information across social media information there does on social media but me landlord Martinez here makoye hwehwe mu ni fifi mu ni ba na onim say fact nko where you say let's go straight into the details. I told you last year 2022-2023 I told you say Koda be Yare kakra na ne Yare no ye obenya kidney failure. I say now the issue became very critical. Then he has to undergo a transplant. And so a transplant. They say, "Banessa, they say someone has to donate that organ to him." and this organ is not anybody who can donate. Somebody that matches his blood group and all that. I mean, there are a lot of details goes into it. Now, there was no any other person but Onankasa and who any wife. And all shame knows who yes, no Onankasa husband. I'll go to this issue. The Onankasa and she won't hesitate to donate that organ to his husband. And then you know, or G2 so be donating the organ and husband, much say the transfer can be successful. Now, I mean, after donating the organs, after she agreeing to donate the organ to his husband, now we needed a lot of money. There are a lot of money involved in the process of conducting the transplant. And then I say you raise almost about $200,000 because they have to fly in a surgeon from India. And then the setup for the surgery also has to come into consideration. Now, so it was a very expensive surgery, and as a transplanter into Koda he has to go through. And then they flew in a surgeon from India. By a transplant will be go through successful. And my wife also be just say they begin to live happily married, and I just will be a course. And then so much just say no beton Koda no beton kakra Emma just say ultimately to kwanko UK US ko shows na there by I only say Koda the mountain stage na massa and you no chill untimi tinase it's also you know shake your home na time ya make us make time and release in SMP I think around 2016 2015 I release in SMP now I mean say you know the abo baby awankasa oti hokra massa when you broken heart cry we see something I be sorry shake you nti eja oye the transplant surgery or kobo shows in who be turn kakra multi kobo shows na they were UK and US no I think say alcohol but he began to experience health issues kakra men into no or sign by Ghana and my just say doctors be share kakra men so e be ye we now I think say 2023 and we transplant no course so until 2024 we now just say all started on your health issues in the no just say he has to seek a medical and critical attention from the medical team and into no to me could be I mean to wow share na Koda be yira or medical sim no mu kakra and into no just say or hibernation meet me guys or hibernation here for the sake of IT term into one function none of use what they say and into no just say Koda he was putting under a critical medical care into no now onto me and your music performance be a bill. Now aside that information be told you I think that was before the kidney failure no what you say information be told you say doctor be no wrong prescription as a wrong medication be my chest say into no so me say I want you to take you through Koda you be a or yeah G6PD deficient G6PD deficient be a form friend no glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase enzyme be it protects your red blood cell and it transports oxygen from to all the part of your body. Now there is enzyme it protects red blood cells no it's red blood cells no and this enzyme now I mean you are actually liable to a lot of sicknesses in there you are able to develop a lot of issues now and where a yare way no and yare bia you can get from somebody a hereditary with me it's maybe it could be from the family and I say yes probably for family sometimes it could be partial sometimes it could be you can be a full one there are some certain medication bia you cannot take and whenever you want to take these medications you have to go through a proper medical attention and I said maybe you have to seek permission or maybe prescription from your pharmacist and these people with G6PD they can't take any other prescription as any other medication and into the motion is so you don't know your G6PD status, kindly go and check, because some Ghanaians, I mean especially myself, I like to do self medication a lot. And G6PD and as a code and issue we be in who say, I mean you cannot, if you don't know your status of G6PD, I mean you cannot take any other medicine without the consultation of a medical personnel and also a pharmacist. And into no Koda this narrative issue we, I think say on the doing man na say a drone contains sulfur. And into no, he was given this medicine, or he was put on this medication for 6 to 8 months. Now Osha as offer a draw, you know, he began to develop some other symptoms. It was weird to him. And then to know, he gathered the courage to go and Google why he's feeling that way even after taking that medication. Now people are blaming him, say Argentina ne omo drone man no na say all call hospital one cancer doctor and say oh yeah G6PD deficient. And then to know, since he couldn't answer, he didn't disclose, say this is what his medical conditions are, so we cannot blame the doctor for whatever incorrect and say wrong prescription of the moment. We cannot blame the medical team or mama Koda say do it. I mean let us watch this video, and then when we come back I will give you a full explanation of what is happening.
Oh, I mean, I was asked a few questions about my general health. You are getting the same. And by morning, I saw a doctor. They prescribed something for me, and I was immediately given some form of medication to take. And then they grounded me there for like 2 days before releasing me, and then gave me medication, asked me to take it, and then keep reporting myself from time to time. Now, I started developing some funny symptoms here and there. You let me cut that part two out. So let's say I developed a few symptoms here and there over time, and I noticed something was not right. So I remember one day being bold enough to Google the medication I was given. I Googled it. I wanted to find out exactly what it was. And I noticed that one major element that I was told to take was a sulfur-based, please hang in there, you'll get the story very soon, was a sulfur-based medication, sulfur as in the element sulfur, S-based medication. And immediately I told myself that, but I know that I have a medical condition called G6PD. Something about us. You are getting a thing. But I know for sure that sulfur is one of the things that we are not supposed to take. So things like brufen and stuff like that, I've known since I was in tech that I'm not supposed to touch brufen. And so I was like, but the people, why they won't kill me or something like that. You get it? Because I'm talking about I had taken the thing for over 6, getting to 8 months of ingesting this thing on a daily basis. Can you imagine? So we scheduled some form of a review or checkup with the doctor. I went over. I get a little emotional when I talk about this thing. Like, forgive me. So we scheduled a checkup with the doctor, and I told the doctor that, but why am I being given medication that contains sulfur if I'm just a speedy? Because you know that we are not supposed to be taking these things, and you guys are aware about these things. To cut a long story short, all they said was, "Oh, sorry, I'm serious." And then by being a bit defensive, I don't know, I remember exactly who, but somebody who was part of the medical whole team that was taking care of me said, I also work with school. And so was as a morning saying with that, why don't you talk about it? Hey, and all of a sudden, it was like some blame shifting B was coming into the thing that, hey, I am old enough to know when I'm being given wrong medication. Then I said, hey, Simon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Video yeah, Moshe, meaning say, Moshe, I want to share so and I could can say after he began to have little minor health conditions, until you come doctor. Now, doctor no bisa no health records. Now, I mean, doctor no bisa no health records, no, they don't know can say, I didn't know Koda one country doctor say he is G6PD deficient. I didn't know the Koda one country. I mean, these things you have to undergo a medical checkup before they were able to ascertain say, oh yeah. And if you as a patient, when you say we deficient of G6PD, you have to tell the doctor. And Kofona can say on the part of Koda, he didn't try. What I say, I didn't know one country doctor and say because I don't think say ideal doctor or all the time. What I say you're not the personal doctor and as a family doctor or all the time anchor. The doctor will know and then we actually know the exactly medication and some prescribing man. What I say. But since I could the unconscious and say like G6PD honestly the doctor also thought say maybe general issue means be prescribe it do now man. Now according to Koda no Koda say because of his conditions, he is not allowed to even take buffet. There are certain medications like make an alien when you're G6PD, you are not even allowed to take even like herbal medications and all those things without the attention of a physician, as a pharmacist and as a doctor. And then not Koda was not allowed to take any ordinary medication without the attention of the doctor. Into the Kaiser Koda, Koda. A culture doctor and say, this is my health condition. And there are certain medications here I cannot take. Now, doctor be aware to know exactly what medication he's supposed to give it to him. What I say. And then do not blame me could say, then I mean, this medication was given to him for over 6 to 8 months. And then throughout those periods, Koda wasn't feeling so fine. I mean, after taking all these medications, and he decided to just check the medications out and as a medicine on Google. Until me beside me who say those of us, our grandmothers, most of our grandmothers are now ordinary and as a layman are on me with you, on me to Google no. If he is giving wrong medication, how is he going to know? And I believe a lot of Ghanaians have been victims of doctors prescribing wrong medications for them. That has led to their death. And I said the miss. Koda is not the only person who has encountered this. There are a lot of victims. There are a lot of people who are dead. That is because of negligence of some doctors in this country. And I'm asking Ghanaians, say, my grandfather and as my grandmother Oti village, hospital. No, I can say, oh doctor, say, ne yami. Okay, doctor say okay. Mate. Sometimes we go hospital can in your lab. Say me help me tear me ya. Me I'm feeling feverish now. They in your lab to ascertain exactly what is wrong with you. Oh, you prescribe it, go to the pharmacy and take your medicine now coffee. In this case, how are you supposed to know say you have been given the right medication? Because these people will trust the doctor so much that they know whatever the doctor is doing. The doctor is like he knows his job, so they trust him. What I say? I mean, it goes both ways because we're a doctor, we're a professional doctor, and I'm about to so this is what is wrong with me. I believe, sir, by your own knowledge, you know what you are doing. I have to trust you because if I am going to a doctor and I don't trust him, I think there's no point going to that doctor. And I said they're going to that hospital. Even though it is allowed, so you can ask questions now. They are there. Walk a hospital. They say one injection. No, we say injection we there. Are you going to Google Some injection anymore one some who say what the type of injection you be are going to get take an answer then. Because these things, I mean, I don't think it happens only in Ghana, it happens around the world. But the condition around the world, maybe when you go to Europe and America now, these issues are very rare. But Ghana, I don't think it is common. It is common in Ghana. A lot of people have seen their death and I said they have done prematurely due to incorrect prescriptions and medication that has been administered onto them. And I don't know if you have been a victim to this wrong prescription and you're watching this video, can you share your ordeal in the comment section, and I'll be right to reach out to you, and then we can maybe call you an interview or something and put you on the show to discuss what actually went wrong. I mean, people are saying that we cannot blame the medical team. Others are saying we cannot blame Koda. Others are saying that we should blame Koda. Others are saying we should blame the medical team. You see, these issues goes on and on and on, and then the medical team responsible for administering these wrong medications are go scot-free. They don't put them anything. They go normal call the same thing. And you know, there are a lot of issues. I mean, a lot of people who have died that we do not even know the cause of their death. And some could be the negligence of some doctors in this country. And then to know, let's not begin to blame anybody here. You could be a victim because you cannot get that time to check on Google, say this is the right medication for me or the wrong medications for me. We cannot just Google whatever medication we have. Sometimes you can get the chance to Google when you get home, but there are some instances medications maybe like when you're critical, maybe emergency, then you are to hospital. You are rushing to hospital and more medication. Who is there to go and tell the doctor say because they have to ascertain some certain issues to know say this is your medical history. And I said, I mean, if you have been taken to maybe a new hospital whereby they don't have your records, before they will say, oh, then call lab near ascertaining whatever is there. No, now I mean, say emergency there, it requires a response, a quick response into know. You see, into know we cannot continue to blame Koda for this. You could be a victim, and into know we trust the doctors that they do their profession, they do their job professionally, so that these issues can be curtailed. And I said this premature death can be prevented. I mean, we cannot say for. I mean, he was given wrong prescription. Then he also suffered from kidney failure. Okoye transplant. And the wife donate ni kidney makoma no manche somebody a transplant no. I say. And you know, people are blaming Koda on social media. Say I don't know one can share the doctor saying. Sometimes you will not have that chance to because you think that you trust the doctor so much to do their work professionally. What he say. And then you know what we are urging Ghanaian doctors is that this thing can be done diligently. Administering medication to a patient can be done professionally. See, sometimes they do this and they go scot-free. Nobody is blamed, nobody is punished. We don't hold anybody accountable to this incident. As I'm speaking to you now, there are a lot of people who have died from improper medication. I say incorrect administration of medication. And then you know, let's not blame say improper medication now consider the demands of Koda. And I say because now no the results are another abane say kidney failure and Emma Koda actually. But we can also say improper medication is cause improper medication cause his kidney failure. I mean, according to the story, you know, he developed a kidney failure even before the medications came in. And so, you know, someone with kidney failure also a G6PD. So I mean, is that one that patient need a critical medical attention. You cannot take any ordinary medicine. You have to go through, and these are expensive. I mean, and from this show, I would say that people should really take care of themselves. You have to live healthy. The food we eat, the kind of food we consume in this country, Now the food we eat are not safe, and so Ghanaians should be very careful. And you should know your G6PD status before you take any medication. If you don't know your G6PD medication, please kindly go and check it out. It's not expensive to do that. Go to any medical lab to say, oh please, I want to check my G6PD status, and they will quickly do that for you. Please, this information is very important. If you don't know your G6PD, go out there and check it right now. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Information where we are saying yes, this show was proudly sponsored by African Social USA. Are you African American living in America who has a business? If you have a business, I say we are event planner. You have a social event, religious event, even cultural event. Be our person you want to reach the larger the African audience, and as a larger African community. African Social is the best platform for you to advertise your events and your businesses. Yeah, so this platform is here to promote African businesses in America. So if you own a business in America, kindly jump on this platform to promote your business to reach a larger audience. Yes, and don't forget, can Frank say, four-bedroom house with a boys' quarters available for rent at East Legon. Is going for $1,500 a month. You can use this property or another this facility for office space, and also you can use it for your home. Whatever you want to use for that suits your purpose. I mean, it is available. Contact Ken Frank. Their contact details are in your screens. You can also call them in 0557 210 313 0557 210 313. Contact them for details. I mean, they will provide free consultation, whatever that you want to acquire, whatever property that you want to acquire. Ken Frank Properties provide you with free consultation. My name is the landlord, and I came away with information over we are saying. Before I go, I want to wish the family of Koda to accept our deepest condolences. We know they are going through a tough time and a challenging time, and therefore we will pray for them that the Lord will strengthen them and will comfort them in this time of sad. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Information where we are saying. I'm out of here. Bye bye.